So I used to go to local wrestling shows all the time, especially because one of my really good friends wrestled at it. And I would always hang out after the show waiting for my son to come out. And he actually ended up introducing me to one of the biggest stars of the area at the time. So I get introduced to him. We start talking. We kind of hit it off. And he actually asked me out on a date, which I was pretty excited for because I'm still super young and super naive to the wrestling world. I'm just like, OMG, the biggest wrestling star in our area is asking me on a date. And please note, I had no idea what this guy looked like underneath his mask because this whole time he's talking to me with his mask on. But I guess that was the risk I was willing to take, no matter what he looked like. He picks me up. That's the first time I actually see his face. And I'm like, okay, cool. Random side note, my mom was very excited to see what he would look like without his mask. But he did not get out of the car and pick me up at the door. So we ended up driving around for a little bit. I'm excited to see what our date is in store. And he says, how about dinner and a movie? And I said, that sounds great. You know, typical first date thing. I'm here for it. What I was not here for, though, was that my date included my dinner, which was a drive-through of McDonald's. And we ended up going over to his house. I think it was his house. Maybe it was his parents' house, his tia's house. I'm not sure. And proceeded to watch a movie. I couldn't tell you what movie it was because I was so pissed off. Not because I was caught up doing something else, but because I was pretty upset and disappointed that I was staring down at a McChicken.
The old dinner and a movie, 6-piece chicken McNugget, and Fast and the Furious on Netflix. I guess a slick move if you can do it, but the stories are going to be told. And bless this lady's heart. I do love that this wrestler was such a star. She was willing to go out on a date with him no matter what he looked like. Although that says a lot about her. She's not judging. She liked him for his heart and bravery as a big-time babyface in the luchador scene. But I guess at the end, his true colors showed as he was a giant heel. A little bit of me wish that he had picked her up with the luchador hood on and was just like walking up to her house and had a bouquet of flowers like El Santo in the movies, except he did absolutely none of that. Didn't walk up to the door, didn't open the door for her to get in, didn't ask permission from the parents to take her out on a date. Stayed in the car, waved her over, took her to Mickey D's, took her back to his house, tried to make a little luchador, I assume, but unsuccessful. Oh, the mysterious life. That's part of the mystery. They have the masks on. We don't know who they are. But now, because of this podcast, because of your anonymous calls, we are led into a little bit of the life of a luchador. I think we thought it would all be a little more classier, with a little more romance, possibly. But we found out the realities of professional wrestling. Right? It even sounds classier by saying luchador, the life of a luchador. Nah, it's just a pro wrestler trying to get laid. And this time, love did not conquer, like the great Blue Demon or El Santo. But maybe next time. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.